What's going on, guys? And we're back with another video. And in today's video, as y'all know, I put on my PPE headers and they sound like shit, obnoxiously way louder than it originally was. So today I'm going to be putting the OEM muffler exhaust back on so it can kind of tone it down a little bit because it is not drivable right now and the drone is super bad. And I knew it was gonna sound like shit, so it was coming either way. Right now I'm gonna be fixing the weld that is under the bracket of the exhaust. Let's see if I can show you the right side right there. The weld has broken off, I'm pretty sure, because it is rattling like crazy. Or it might be the left side, who knows. But we're gonna be welding it back and we're going to be installing the OEM mufflers that are right there. So let's go ahead and get to work. Gonna be putting on my suit to weld this piece of junk. I'm just kidding, it's not a piece of junk. But the Tsudo bracket cannot handle the vibration and yeah. Actually, change of plans. I'm gonna be installing the OEM mufflers back on. So after I am done installing the mufflers, I will do the weld. So then when I turn on the car, it won't be as loud because I live in like a pretty quiet neighborhood. So I'm gonna be getting a fucking noise complaint. So we're gonna be installing the OEM mufflers first. So let's get into it. So I did let Philip use my jack stands. So as of now, I'm going to be using my wheels as jack stands. Probably a bad idea if it does fall because it's gonna ruin my side skirts, but it'll save my life. So please don't flame me. If y'all are ever taking off your Axleback, buy this tool to take off the little rubber mounts. It's a life changer. It's pretty fucking easy to take off. Stupid. Fuck. Oh, fuck. First one out. Second one out. Whew. Now we're gonna install the OEM mufflers on. Let's go. These have been sitting out for so long. Look at all these spider webs and shit. God damn. Hopefully there's no spiders in there because I'm gonna get bit. And I'm gonna turn into Spider-Man. So I've got both of my mufflers on already. As y'all can see here. They're on the hangers already. One man mission, but the downside is these bolts that came with the Tsudo Mid-pipe are too small for the stock muffler. So I'm gonna have to buy a little bit bigger bolts, as you can see, because you can still fit a few centimeters. But I really don't know how big these bolts are. So I'm gonna have to find on ChatGPT, and they probably won't even fucking fit. So G fucking G's, bro. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Alright, so even if the bolt didn't fit, since it squeezed right through, I'm gonna just leave it temporary for now because I have new Axlebacks coming in. So this is what it looks like. So I kind of just screwed it in like how I screwed it in with the old Axleback. And yeah, so right here is kind of loose. The OEM one does come with its own little, like the pattern of the bolt, which has its own screw, but since it's loose, I could just put it in like this with the springs that they came with, and this is just temporary for now. But finally got one in. Only took me like 20 minutes. So on to the last one, and then I'll start it up and I'll show y'all what it sounds like with this setup that I have right now. So let's go ahead and finish this. And now I got both mufflers on, nice and tidy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and weld the brackets again. So I'll get back to y'all after I weld it on, and yeah, I'll show y'all how it sounds. All right, so I just finished my welding. Looks like shit. Probably ruined the whole exhaust system, but I'll get it done at a real shop when this shit breaks again. Ha! This shit looks shit. What the fuck? But it works for now. So now everything is done. I'm about to turn it on for y'all so y'all can see how it sounds. Let's go. Y'all hear that? It sounds stuck as fuck. What the fuck? Let me just let it warm up real quick and then I'll do some revs for y'all. But it does sound pretty good though. It sounds pretty quiet. But when the new Axleback comes, hopefully it sounds a little bit crispier at cold start, because this shit sounds pretty quiet, if I'm being honest. Too quiet for my liking. So I do have a check engine light, but when I first installed it and drove around with it, I feel like the O2 sensors needed to have time to render the emissions passing through the engine and stuff, through the cats. So that's why it popped on late. I thought I didn't need another tune, but I actually do. So we're gonna get that tuned pretty soon. And yeah, I'm a rev for y'all. damn Lexus mufflers do wonders, bro. That shit is so quiet. What the fuck? I'm surprised it toned it down that much. That is insane. God damn. So there was a little hissing noise. I don't know if y'all heard that in the cold start and the revs, but I don't know where that's coming from. Hopefully it's from the Axleback, because between the resonators and the Axleback, the bolts don't fit very well. So hopefully that's the problem. But if that's not, then I'm fucking cooked. But if y'all enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe. Road to 10K subs. And support the boy at banglorious.com. I do have sweats on the way, so if y'all are wanting some winter clothing for the coldness, feel free to follow and wait for the drops. But yeah, with that being said, the mufflers, they muffled the sound down like pretty damn good. I thought it would be fucking loud at cold start, but it was so quiet. Yeah, I do have more mods coming soon, so please wait, guys, bear with me. It takes time for these mods to come in. I don't have money to do express shipping, like 1-day shipping. So I mean, if y'all just donate me some money on Cash App or Zelle, maybe I could, you know, get these mods out faster for y'all, you know? But I can't. So yeah, thank y'all. Love y'all. Be safe. Drive safe. And peace.